Hey, Dan McKnight here, chairman and founder of BringOurTroopsHome.us and the director of the 107club.com. Hey, I've got some bad news. Washington, D.C. has done what it always does, and that is to sink the efforts of Patriots into the swamp mud. Less than 2 weeks ago, a resolution to repeal the 1991 and 2002 authorizations of use of military force against Iraq passed the House with a solid majority, but already it's hit a major roadblock in the Senate. GOP Senators Mitt Romney, Marco Rubio, Mike Rounds, Ron Johnson, and Bill Hagerty are insisting on holding a hearing to evaluate the issue. This phony deliberation serves two goals. First is to slow the momentum of the resolution until it's out of the public eye. And second is to allow a parade of experts, military-industrial complex bot shills, think tank apparatus, failed generals, to browbeat members of Congress about how important it is for our country and for their careers that we continue fighting an endless war in Iraq for another century. This is why BringOurTroopsHome.us ignores Washington, D.C. Constitutionalism will not grow in poisoned soil. Our goal is to stop U.S. empire building in the Middle East and to restore our republic. The answer to that lies not in the far-off imperial capital in Washington, D.C., but in your neighborhoods, in your cities, and in states that collectively make up our great American nation. That's why our organization is focused on passing Defend the Guard bills in all 50 states. These bills would prohibit a state's National Guard unit from being deployed into active duty combat without a proper declaration of war by Congress. Rampant federal overreach and congressional apathy are not going to fix themselves. It'll take pressure from outside forces and the American people and their state governments to course correct our foreign policy of endless wars. This year, we've introduced the bill in 31 state legislatures, and we conducted hearings in over half a dozen. We're on the road to making permanent change and bringing our troops home. If you want to join us, consider becoming a member of our 10-7 Club. You can join for any amount of money, and every single dollar helps us bring the fight for Defend the Guard to every state capital around the country. And if you become a reoccurring donor for only $10 a month, you'll become eligible for all future gun giveaways and other raffles. Washington, D.C. can keep their Romneys, their Rubios, and other swamp reptiles who don't see soldiers as anything more than expendable pawns in their own personal gains. I'm going to continue working with folks like Representative Ben Adams of Idaho, Representative Anthony Sabatini of Florida, Heidi Sampson of Maine, Pat McGeehan of West Virginia, Senator Adrian Southworth of Kentucky, and Representative Brian Slayton of Texas, and over 24 other patriotic legislators who have co-sponsored Defend the Guard because they care about our men and women in uniform. Won't you join us? Thank you for your support.